Welcome back. Today, we're going to be looking at making a fancy Dixit storage box to hold all of your cards. This box will also include a playing surface. For those of you that don't know what Dixit is, it's a fantastic board game. You should check it out. So, onto our box. We've already made the cuts for the main body in 45 degrees there, as well as added the slots where we're going to be putting the pieces to hold the cards separately. As you can see, we're putting the slots and the bottom in right now and creating the main body of our box. Once we've glued all of those pieces on and put the bottom in, we're going to move on to making a couple more cuts. And then we're going to be working with an epoxy resin. We're mixing the two parts together, as well as the coloring, and then adding those onto the sides where we're going to cut off the remainder that we don't want, that excess there, and then sand it down nice and smoothly, which will give it a really cool color due to the epoxy and the coloring we chose. Now, we're going to get the paper that we used to create the Dixit emblem to decorate. We're taping that down with the colored side down, and then we're pressing it in to put in the basic sketch. Now, we're going to fill that in. You can do this however you like. You can do it with wood burning, you can do it with permanent markers or paints, whatever it is that you so choose to create this beautiful look. So take a look at how we're doing it here. We're using a great rainbow of colors, but you can use whatever you want. Now, we're decorating the playing space. Then, we're adding the hinges for the top and the bottom piece that we created. And there you have it. This is our beautifully decorated Dixit box to hold all your cards, as well as include a built-in playing surface. You see that clasp, which is right there to hold it shut, and then we also added a handle on top. These are of course optional, but they make it way easier to carry around, especially if you don't just plan on leaving it at home. Also, if your wood is a little bit rough when you're building it, make sure at the end you sand it down with a nice fine grit to give it a smooth finish all the way around. Nothing sucks more than getting splinters before you play a board game. So take a look at that inside right there. The playing surface slides right out to reveal where you can actually put all of the cards for the game. As you can see, we used a black inside. You can use a cloth or a fabric to fill that. You can also just leave it wooden if you want to. Thanks for watching.
We'll go and mix the little bunnies that hop along the score track, as well as the voting boards that you use to pick the card that you're voting for.